movie tells a story about Harold, who can make anything come to life simply by drawing it on his book. After he grows up and draws himself off the book's pages and into the physical world, Harold finds he has a lot to learn about real life. First of all, this movie is really bad. It's predictable, formulaic, unfunny, and featuring mediocre performances. This movie is based on the 1955 children's book that has a light concept but good potential to be developed as a future film. However, it fails to fully explore the potential of the purple crayon and its rules, making the premise fully unsatisfying. It lacks the heart and creativity of the original work, offering a lackluster interpretation filled with poor performances, humorless writing, and pedestrian direction. There is a lack of imagination in all aspects of filmmaking, failing to capture the fancy and creativity inherent in its source material. With uninspired visual effects and lifeless cinematography, it's really dull for a movie where the lead character can create anything his heart desires. The movie tries to add a whole bunch of tiresome family movie tropes, rather than actually explore the thin central concept to its fullest potential. It indulges in just about every conceivable family movie convention that you can think of, specifically ones where magical beings like Harold and his friends venture into the far less whimsical real world. It's a forgettable family movie that hits just about every trope you could imagine with this type of film, in addition to noticeably cutting corners with its surprisingly cheap effects and filmmaking. The movie plods along with lackluster scenarios, as there's a lack of care, specificity, and subtlety to the storytelling, with significant gaps in logic, human behavior, and anything resembling any form of consequence. It doesn't really have the intelligence to be anything other than typical family-friendly fare that you have undoubtedly seen time and time again. The movie is a dreadful mixture of cookie-cutter storytelling, stale jokes, hollow characters, and boring scenarios. The movie feels lazily constructed, as characters will just always know where other people are at any given moment, or will suddenly show up in scenes at exactly the right time. Subplots and sequences will be resolved within minutes as well. The acting performances in this movie are mediocre to terrible. Overacted, with no shred of nuance or more profound meaning to be found, the main actor work as a wide-eyed man-child is grating and betrays the spirit of the original book. While the film's message of fostering creativity instead of stifling it is well-intentioned, it loses its impact when delivered through the main actor's discomforting performance. Overall, it's not worth to spend time to watch this. We do not recommend this movie at all.